Hi, this is Greg McCoach, editor of the Mining Speculator. I'm here today for a Metals Investor Forum interview with President, CEO, and Director Keough of Evergold Corp. Kevin, welcome to the interview.
Thanks. Good to be here again, Greg.
Yeah, so we had a good session last week, and you're getting ready to drill here. This is an exciting moment. We've been waiting for this, and it sounds like you're going to start off on Golden Lion first. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. And it is an exciting time of the year. As always, those of us that are focused in the northern climates and put so much effort into the summer season. But yes, we're ramping up rapidly now. As I'm speaking to you, the team is getting ready to mobilize. In fact, some of them have already started to mobilize to the field.
Yeah, and since our presentation, your presentation last week, I've been doing some research on the company. I mean, I really feel like you are in a really good position from the work that was done last year. We could have a breakthrough year, and not just on one property, but Snowball as well.
Yes.
So that really's got my attention. And when a stock's trading at 36 cents and you're drilling in the Golden Triangle and the Golden Horseshoe, for those that don't understand, the Golden Triangle is basically the left side of the horseshoe, and the right side of the horseshoe is called the Golden Horseshoe. So anyway, no. So what would you say? When we get into these drill programs like this that are very exciting, what is the question, the unanswered question that we'd like to learn about this drill season for both Golden Lion and Snowball?
Well, I think the fundamental question is there a potential mine on any one of our properties? And because we're focused this season on Snowball and Golden Lion, that's really the question. We are certainly mine finders, and we've shown that before with GT. We're really trying to do it again. So we would like to demonstrate this season with the results from the drilling that's to come, that we do have the makings of a project that could advance to becoming a mine. Of course, it's, as you know well, Greg, a multi-year effort.
Right.
But we usually know in the first round or two of drilling whether you do have that potential. And I think with both these properties, Snowball and Golden Lion, we certainly have the scale potential. We've got the styles of gold, silver mineralization that the market would get excited about if we deliver intercepts that have that sweet mix of grade and width. It's a variable, but so let's cross our fingers. This next phase of work here this summer, we had in some ways hoped to get to last year and didn't. So
Right.
We're kind of now unfolding the crux of the effort.
And your data that you got from last year kind of points a bit towards maybe you're close to the core of the system on Snowball?
Yes, with all of these systems, when you get into them, there's typically a broad area that may carry anomalous values of metal in soils or rocks. You're really trying to find those areas within the broader anomalous area that should be focused on, because they do represent the core of the system. Sometimes there are multiple focal points within these systems. At Snowball, we clearly have identified on surface really lovely looking arsenopyrite, gold and silver rich mineralization. It's right there. We weren't able to get down to it with the drill last year. So that's really exciting. And if so, we can follow that to depth, because it is quite a precipitous property, and we can march down the ridge side just to get into it with the drill. Golden Lion is a different beast. It's stretching out a long strike a long ways now, and it's quite wide, quite long. It's not going, well, ultimately, yes, it could go down, probably does, but it can also go out a long way along strike. So both are looking exciting. At Golden Line, I think the opportunity is immediate opportunity. Literally with the first holes we put in this season, Greg, it's going to be that geophysical target that's immediately below the work we did last year.
Yeah. Oh, that's exciting. And it just from the sounds of it, it has an economic feel to it, being that the grade is so good right near surface. And obviously, how deep will you drill on both projects this summer?
Well, I think that remains to be seen. Obviously, we will, if we really get great results on any one or several of these initial holes, we will follow up. Usually that means by going deeper below the intercepts, sometimes with 2 or 3 holes immediately.
Yeah.
Certainly the holes we've planned, we can go below very quickly, but it also involves stepping out along strike. So the advantage of going below quickly, Greg, is that, you know, we need to build drill pads for all of these holes up there.
Right.
So it's easy to step down immediately or to step up shallower because you're just sitting on the same pad.
Right.
You can rotate the drill to some degree, but if you want to step out along strike, then you got to get those other pads built first.
Right. Yeah, those I've landed on a few of those in a helicopter. They're quite exciting.
Yes.
Beautiful country, but you know, you're landing at a 45-degree angle to the mountain, you know.
Yes, well,
like this, you know.
I think you've probably seen the video from the chopper last year that we mounted on the website, right? Showing it coming into land at Pyramid Peak. If you haven't, you should see it because it's one of the more spectacular videos that we're releasing.
Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at that. So
yeah.
What would get you excited? I mean, what kind of grade and intercept would really just float your boat this year on either project?
I would like at Snowball to get multiple meters true widths of genuinely high grade. So I'm not talking about half a meter or even a meter. I would like to get intercepts that are at least true widths, you know, a couple of meters and greater. I mean, sure, really long intercepts of high grade, wonderful.
Sure.
And when I talk about high grade there, I'm kind of looking for 10 grams per ton or more gold.
Right.
It could certainly be hundreds of grams per ton silver based on some of the values we have got. So, but as you know, silver is only worth a fraction per gram of what gold is. So you need a lot more grams of it to really carry the same weight, you know. So Snowball, and the other thing that would get me excited is just knowing there that that system is open to depth and we could follow it down and we could maybe broaden it out below the glacier that's right next to it.
Right.
At Golden Line, I'd be quite excited with a prospect that emerged as a very large potential open pit candidate.
Bulk tonnage, yeah.
Yeah, with higher grades within it. We know it has the higher grade within it potential. Our results we released last year demonstrate that, you know, we got numbers up there last year in the drilling, and Newmont did before us, that are the kind of numbers you commonly get down in Nevada, you know, that people get excited about down there. So, and it has the potential to have exceedingly high grades too, because we have actually sampled some exceedingly high silver grades on surface at Golden Line. These were very narrow selected grabs on surface, but one of them we announced last year was 13.5 kilograms of silver per ton over a very narrow intercept, but it shows you the potential of what could be there. But to make a mine, we've got to have that scale potential.
Got to have the scale, the size. Well, look, we're at the end of our time. Thanks so much, Kevin, for coming on. This is an exciting situation, and we'll be watching very closely as the assays come out.
Please do, Greg.
All right. You take care.